In your morning medical news, it's the #1 killer of Americans. One person dies every 33 seconds from cardiovascular disease. But new research performed in space is aimed at repairing damaged hearts in the future. Mandy Gaither talks to the lead researcher about how the International Space Station was used to gain knowledge that one day may help patients here on Earth.
What do heart muscle cells, NASA's SpaceX Crew 8 mission, and the International Space Station have in common? They're all part of a new out-of-this-world research that launched in March. Like, literally.
The astronauts were amazing. They conducted many experiments, procedures on the ISS.
Chun-Wei Shi and her team at Emory University School of Medicine sent these heart muscle cells to space to see if microgravity would help them better survive. Right now, she says a damaged heart muscle can't regrow itself, but there's hope that transplanting new cells can one day help repair that damage. However, many new cells die after being transplanted into a patient.
So if we can find ways to improve cell survival, then those methods will be helpful for the cell transplantation applications.
After about a week in space, she got the cells back and says the ones that survived went through molecular changes which allowed them to live. She says those changes were likely due to the stress of space travel, and if that could be replicated, it could help future cells withstand heart repairs.
If we can turn off those molecules on Earth, we might be able to help the cells survive and overcome other stressful situations.
Before sending the heart muscle cells to space, Emory University says the researchers first tried to replicate microgravity on Earth by using machines which constantly moved the cells around. Based on those results, they wondered if the space environment would allow the cells to live longer. Minnesotans who depend on insulin can now buy the medication for $35 a month. The move comes after a final settlement with Novo Nordisk. Under the settlement, Minnesota residents can buy insulin products from Novo Nordisk with a price capped at $35 per month. It's a price point that would hold for the next 5 years and goes for people both with or without insurance.
Because of this lawsuit, that person would not be turned away. Instead of saying you owe us $2,600, pay up, or you got to go home and ration, now they can say, we just need $35. And so that is saving lives.
Last year, Ellison struck a similar settlement with Eli Lilly. The company was another defendant in that lawsuit. A new study suggests forming healthy new habits may take a lot longer than you may think. According to research from the University of South Australia, new habits typically take around 2 months to ingrain and can take as long as a year to stick. To reach this conclusion, researchers analyzed data from 20 earlier studies measuring habitual behavior. However, more research is needed to find out how successful people were in sustaining new habits.